When I'm running, I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry.
What's up guys, welcome back for another fun video. From the picture, thumbnail, title, all the works, you know what we're doing here. We're gonna take these here nice billet raw L&W fab radius bars and we're gonna make them purty, but you can just polish them up as they are. They're gonna be purty, but I had to follow some dopamine, still can't talk, and touch things that shouldn't be touched. Obviously they're gonna shine up, they're milled, they're gonna have milling lines. I mean, they look, obviously you get like a mirror finish here. They're pretty and shiny, but we're gonna take that. I've been touching and doing things with this, so I'm gonna make it even more of a mirror. So I'm gonna show you how to do that if you're interested in that for whatever lovely reason, if you also can't leave shit alone. It's pretty easy, pretty quick. Nothing real crazy. We're gonna probably use 2 of those. So, things you're gonna need, you're gonna need a sander. That's shot. Your sander of choice. I choose a corded Milwaukee sander. I love the cordless ones, but they're just unnecessary. You'll need that. You'll need sandpaper. I'm using 1200. Basically what I did for that one, I went over it twice. And then after that, I took me some good old metal polish and a wool pad that should not be facing the ground. So that one's kind of chooched anyway. That metal polish. Your choice and or method of polisher. No, that's some good rouge. Put over there. We need to clean this place anyway. Choice polisher. I got a Milwaukee polisher. That's a cereal. Where's your model number? Am I just that blind? Anyway, yeah, this polisher. Easy to find. Google Milwaukee polisher and this thing will probably come up. And then obviously I want more of a polishing pad, because that one's a cutting, that one's polishing. Kind of confusing? Kind of not. Now obviously, you're gonna want whatever polish you want to use for that. I just happen to use the same polish because 1200 really ain't much to cut out, especially for a wool pad. I did use a die grinder and a Scotch-Brite the first on one of the bars, and I said, yeah, that's just way too much cutting. You don't need that much. These things come pretty flat to begin with. But, kind of gave you the quick rundown. I would really like this cord to be on the other side. Thank you. We're gonna get busy. We're gonna try to do no cuts. This GoPro is low on the battery, so it will probably die at some point. So there will be an intermission, but we're gonna get to her. You're gonna want to keep this flat as possible. You don't want to curve or put weird wiggles in the bars or anything like that. Keep it good and flat. This pad, or not the pad, sandpaper's already kind of chooched. 1200 ain't really a big durable kind of sandpaper. I mean, other brands that are probably not from Amazon, that are also probably not from China. A yard. Probably cut better, but you know, it is what it is. It's cheap. It don't really matter. I do it twice, like I said, so basically one sanding for one sandpaper will get you there. That's pretty much good enough. You really just, depending how perfect you want to get it, because there's a point of pointlessness, that'll probably be good enough. Then we get to do the top. When you do the top, you want to try not to buzz this here bottom. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be too easy. It's probably going to get buzzed, but you can kind of polish that out whenever you're doing the cutting and you won't see it. It's only 1200. It's not that abrasive. So yeah. Oh, as you can see, I nicked it, like kind of like what I said I was. Not a big deal. Not abrasive. No, it is, but just not that much. We're gonna try to have this done in 10 minutes. That's what our goal is. Don't ask me why I did that, not real sure. Dopamine was just hitting. So obviously, after you get that, you kind of want it to be like one matte surface. Nice, flat, even. You don't want to see all the milling circles. You're trying to get those out, get it flat. Because the key to polished wheels, polished radius arms, polished anything, you want the surface to be as flat as possible. Any dings, dents, scratches is going to steal shine from it. So we did that. How much better you got? 2 bars. Might work, might not. So you want to go in your garage and get the most clapped wool pad you can. You don't have to use wool pad, foam pad with polish, or really hand polishing will work. Just depends how fast or slow you want to get done. Wool pad's gonna cut the most because it's the most abrasive. We're using the good old King of the Bling Sinister Devil's Brew. Probably one of my favorite polishes to use. Only complaint I really have is it kind of dries out kind of fast. But you know, if I'm the only one and only complaint I have is just it dries fast, then not that bad. You can use Varsol, I believe, if you have the black residue on there, and it'll come back to life. So you kind of really used to work in one small area, but I kind of like to buzz all around, get it good and spread out. Start putting some heat in the other areas. You can already see that shine coming back. Obviously, like I said, most abrasive is going to be the quickest. I wouldn't want to sit here all day and try to be doing this by hand. Kind of hitting all the areas, shining them up. So you might need to go over it, you know, once or twice. You want to get all the sanding marks out. You really just kind of want it to look like you sat here and rubbed it with a dry wool pad. Kind of what you're aiming for here. I mean, as you can already tell, it looks like a mirror. There's a little bit of kind of haze, but you don't see the milling marks. I'm gonna use the same polish. Really, if you're gonna use a different polish, you should get it all clean and get all the residue off. But not that one. That one's a piece of shit. We're gonna use this one. If you're using the same polish, doesn't really matter because you're not mixing chemicals and all that fun stuff. I should have done the top. Oh well. It will be ice. So it's still a little bit haze because of that. We do that. It's a perfect mirror. Obviously with polishing, you're gonna have hash one way or another. Really, the more you learn, the more you do, you're gonna learn better ways to hide the hash. Couple good guys on the TikToks, King of Blings, obviously a good one. Some other good guys on there that'll give you tips and tricks to get the best product you can get for doing it yourself. Said we had a microfiber somewhere around here. And bada bing, bada boom, as Tommy from Delivered says, you got you a nice shiny mirror. It'll be alright. It's gonna get dirty anyway. So yeah, basically there's what I got for you. I'd show you the top, but it's going to be the exact same thing I just showed you. If you can't figure that out, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna end it off here. If you could throw down a like, smash the subscribe button, it would help out a lot. Out here trying to build this channel, trying to put out informational things, fun things, you know, just kind of anything from here to there, anything automotive related. It's really what I like doing. I really like sharing it. Helps me out, helps the channel out. If you want to comment down any questions, comments, concerns you got, throw them down in the comments. I will do my best to make sure I catch the notification and reply to you about as fast as I can. Sometimes notifications just don't pop up. Part of the beast. But until next time, guys, I will catch you later.